Daily Dispatch, Day 59. Well, that was a weird one. What an absolutely weird oddball of a day that was yesterday. I woke with absolutely no somatic symptoms whatsoever and started functioning almost immediately. I felt I'd had a good night's rest, which was the first time in as long as I can remember. I was up, dealt with all the clinic clients, got the project work done, recorded the day's dispatch, uploaded some content onto the newly created project Facebook page, walked the dog, sorted out food and shopping, and then 8 p.m, bang. The lights went out faster than Nigel Farage can shout election fraud. Can anyone else see how this works yet? British MSM. Tories, win, lose. Let's hear what Nigel Farage has to say. Labour, win, lose. Let's hear what Nigel Farage has to say. Lib Dem, lose. Let's hear what Nigel Farage has to say. SNP, win, lose. Let's hear what Nigel Farage has to say. Greens, win, lose. Let's hear what Nigel Farage has to say. They must think we're buttoned up the back, and sadly some of us are. Up until last summer, this man had never won any election, yet he still had more appearances on any political or current affairs show than any other MP, MSP or journalist. Fascism is alive and well in the UK, actively promoted by our glorious media. Quite frankly, if you're still paying your licence fee, stop it now, and put it towards your energy bill, which is still a third higher than it was 2 years ago, despite the 7% drop the BBC is still currently celebrating. Meanwhile, Andrew, the artist formerly known as Prince, has been heckled by London's finest, and the whitewashing of any connection to the actual royal family has begun in earnest. The rehabilitation of the rest of them continues at breathtaking speed. King Charles issued this statement: I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I have said before, they have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation. It cannot be a coincidence that two brothers were best friends with two of the most infamous sex predators of our generation. Maybe it is just bad luck. I guess we'll never know. Anyway, the lights went out only to come back on again at 9 p.m. I never do this. Terra Nova is a strange land indeed, and Lord knows what's next in the pipeline. Stay tuned and I'll do my best to keep you informed. One thing's for certain, if I'm not in Anhedonia yet, I'm definitely on the coast. The waves are ebbing and flowing around my ankles. Unfortunately, there's not a moon to give them any sort of rhythm. The march through the wall continues unabated, but with wet feet.